is the weightage. Let's discuss. Lalita Limited. Lalita. Lalita Limited purchases raw material on terms of 2/10 net 30. That means company offers discount of 2% when you are making payment on 10th day. But second option says you can make payment on 30th day also. A review of the company's records by the owner's name is Mr. Ishwar, revealed that payments are usually made 15 days after purchases are received. This fellow is stupid. He is creating blunders. What is the credit policy's term is saying? Either you can pay, you should pay on 10th, or you have option to pay on 30th. This nonsense fellow is paying on 15th. What is the logic behind paying on 15th? You tell me. He is neither enjoying discount nor he is enjoying benefit of the extended credit period. He is making payment on 15th. Nonsense fellow is running business. Now if you read further, some more blunders are given. When asked why the firm did not take advantage of its discount, try and understand. If you are making payment means you are making payment on 15th. If you make your payment on 10th means 5 days prior, in that case you are going to get benefit of 2 rupees, no, on every 100 rupees. But still they are not getting benefit of this discount policy. And when asked why the firm did not take advantage of its discount, the accountant, guys, accountant, not chartered accountant, okay, accountant, one more pathetic character of this business, says, his name is Mr. Ram, he says, he replied that it cost only 2% for this fund, whereas a bank loan would cost the company 12%. Try and understand. If you want to make payment on 10th of the period, which is given in the question, you should have sufficient fund. If you have sufficient fund, you can make payment immediately. But if you are not having fund, in that case, for early payment, you need to borrow money from the bank. If you are borrowing money from the bank, what is the interest rate applicable for borrowings? 12% means on that fund you have to pay 12%. This bloody character is comparing this 12% with 2%. This 12% is the interest rate which is given on per annum basis, whereas 2% is the interest rate of 5 days. That is discount rate of 5 days. From where I got this 5 days? 2/10, and next period is not 30th for company. Next period is 15th because they are making payment on 15th. Try and understand. If you make payment on 10th day, if you make payment on 10th day, that means you are losing opportunity of investing the fund for 5 more days only. Means that 2 rupees is the discount not available for entire year or entire period. That 2 rupees is the discount available for 5 days. If you compare 5 days discount of 2% with annual interest rate of 12%, it clearly shows you are not chartered accountant. You are accountant. Tell me, this kind of comparison is valid or invalid? Why? Because how you are comparing 5 days interest rate with annual interest rate? No, comparison is not possible in this case. Now see what question is asking. What mistake Ram is making? This is the mistake which we discussed. He is comparing 5 days interest rate of discount with annual interest rate of the bank. No. Point number B says, what is the real cost of not taking advantage of the discount? Look at the solution, look at the solution. My God, solution is ready. 2/10 net 30. Sir, what is 2/10 net 30, sir? 2/10 net 30 is the solution when you are making payment either on 10th day or on 30th day. This is the credit term for the company, yes or no? But as far as our calculation is concerned, company is availing 30 days credit period or 15 days credit period. Means company is having 2 options. First option to make payment on 10. Second option to make payment on 15. If you are making payment on 10th of that particular period, you are going to get 2% discount on 100 rupees. That means 98 is the outflow for you. And if you are making payment on 50th, you are going to pay 100 rupees to the supplier. That means you are not availing discount. No. See here. What is the term given? Credit policy says 2/10 net 30. But if you bifurcate this in 2 parts, first part says to make payment on 10th day, but company's practice says company is making payment on 30th day or 15th day. Now if you are talking about 10 day, you are going to get discount of 2%, and 15 day deals with no discount policy. Say yes. In first case you are making payment of 98 rupees. In second case you will be making payment of 100 rupees because you are not availing discount in second case. Now tell me, in first case, if you want to calculate benefit, how much benefit we earn? 2 by paying how much? 98 into 100. If you compute this, you are going to get 2.0408%. Now tell me, this benefit which is generated by company, this is benefit for entire year or 5 days only? So this is the benefit for 5 days. If you convert this on the basis of 365 days, you will be getting one figure here. Cross multiply. What is the figure? 148.978. That is 8%. Try and understand. By making payment on 10th, this much benefits your supplier is offering, and that bloody accountant is saying bank interest rate is higher. Bank interest rate is 12%. Your benefit is 148.98%. Expert suggestion, borrow money, earn this benefit and pay 12% interest. No, still there will be net benefit available with you. No, no. That means your accountant is expert accountant or he has committed the mistake. The first mistake committed by accountant, he compared 5 days rate with annual rate. That was the first mistake. And part number 2 of this question, just now we solved, what is the real cost of not taking advantage of the discount? You are not taking advantage of the discount. That means you are sacrificing 148.98% of benefit which is offered by the supplier. Point number next is, if the firm could not borrow from the bank, and it is quite obvious. If nonsense owner is making payment on 15th, that means that fellow is illogical. If your accountant is pathetic, if these guys are approaching bank and asking for loan, bank will kick them out. They are pathetic personalities. They are not having any sense. They are mad, they are unsound, they are insane. They are doing anything in their business. So it is quite possible that bank is going to reject their loan application, and this is the scenario covered in point number 3. If the firm could not borrow from the bank and was forced to resort to the use of trade credit funds, that means you are not having liquid funds available with you. That's why you are now going to bank, but bank is also throwing you out. That means completely immediate payment option is vanished from our calculation. You can't make payment on 10th day because you are not having loan, you are not having funds, you are not having own fund, you are not having borrowed fund. That means you have to pay and you have to opt for the second option. What is the second option? To pay on 30th day. Try and understand. If you are making payment on 30th day, this is the same calculation which I perform for one more time, guys. If you are making payment on 30th day, first option was 10th day. Now you computed same amount of interest, but now this same amount of interest is computed for 20 days. Tell me from where I have calculated 20 days. I compared my 10th day and 30 days duration. So this much interest you could have earned from supplier for investing your money with supplier for 20 days. So your annualized interest rate is 37.24. Listen. If you still continue to make payment on 15 and if you don't have fund, you will be losing 148.98 benefit. But if you are not making payment on 15th and you are now starting or planning to start to make payment on 38, in that case you are going to lose benefit of 37.24% only. Now read questions third point. Third point of the question says, if the firm could not borrow from the bank and was forced to resort the use of trade credit funds, what suggestion might be made to RAM that would reduce the annual interest cost? Reduce the annual interest cost means whatever opportunities are available. If you want to save those opportunities, if you want to go for maximum benefits, then that benefit is there and can be earned by making payment on 15th or by making payment on 30th. This is the last conclusion of this question. No. Point number one. What is the first mistake committed by RAM? Comparison of different periods interest rate. Okay, because of that he totally lost interest or that discount benefit. If he opted for that discount benefit, that gives him 148.98% interest, but he opted for that or he sacrificed that. So this was the mistake and this is the result of his mistake. Point number 3 says, what is the alternative option when bank loan is not available? When bank loan is not available with you, that means option number 1, that paying amount on 10th day is eliminated because we are not having fund. If you are using trading fund which are available on circulating basis, if you want to use them, what is alternative option you can suggest to the company? To pay on 15th or to pay on 30th? If you pay still on 15th, because of that you are going to lose 148.98 benefit. But if you are going to now pay on 30th, because of 30th payment, now you will be losing only and only 37.25% of benefit offered by the supplier. That's why it is advisable to make payment on 30th when bank loans are not available. 3 students are saying yes sir. Last question is going on. Okay, yes, please start writing.